That is fantastic. Oh, just look at that. So there we are. Creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing something really easy. We're using store cupboard ingredients, a little bit of frozen spinach. I've got a can of mushroom soup, well-known brand. Some no cook lasagna sheets. I've got mushrooms, onion and some garlic, some cottage cheese, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and we are making a creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna. And I've got a little bit of mozzarella and cheddar. It's easy to knock together. We're not making a bechamel sauce. That is our sauce. We'll be adding some milk to it. So let's show you how to do it. I've already started dicing the onions for speed. So we'll just come through there like that. And we will just dice our onion. Nice and easy. That goes in a bowl. And then we're going to just smash some garlic. So that's our garlic cloves. Nice and gently. We're just going to give that a little press down. Now, nothing too fancy with this. It's all going to be cooked. You can mince as fine as you want, actually. You know, we don't really need to go too fine. It's going to be cooked anyway. And we're going to add that to our onion bowl. That's easy. Mushrooms, as you can see, I've already washed and wiped. We want some sliced mushrooms. Take the end off. Put the mushroom down because it's got a flat edge. And then just slice. Slice as large or as small as you like. That's up to you. Mushrooms done. Mushrooms in our bowl. And that is basically it. My spinach is frozen spinach. I always have frozen spinach in the freezer. I use it very regular, and getting hold of fresh sometimes impossible. So frozen spinach you just take out. What you do is squeeze out all the fluid that's in there and then just run your knife over and you've got this sliced up spinach ready to go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So it's a straightforward cook then. So let's crack on and get cooking. Now for a change I'm going to cook with olive oil and not butter. So a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in there. And we want a flame on. And then we're going in there with our garlic and onions. A little bit of pepper. And a tiny bit of salt. And I'm saying tiny for now because we haven't tasted this can. And that can could be quite salty. So a little gentle stir fry on there. Sauté those, take out the rawness of the garlic and the onions. If you get a little bit of colour, so be it, but try not to brown them all. Now it's a bit of a veggie recipe this, but you know, it is absolutely cracking. Now obviously the people that don't like mushrooms, they're not going to cook this. Not to worry. So you can use any cream of soup, anything, any condensed soup. You know, if you use cream of chicken, get some cooked chicken, shred it all up, add it with your cream of chicken soup, and you'll have a cream of chicken lasagna. Chuck in some veggies. Okay, that's our onions in there. Look, we're going in with some mushrooms. Start to cook those down. Now you could add a knob of butter in here if you so wish. I'm not going to cook with butter today. we're just going to saute these like this. See if we can get some of that moisture out of those mushrooms. Now you can wobble it on if you want. Look. So my advice to you is get your condensed soup. I already know what it tastes like, but we're doing the video. Give it a taste. It's as salty as heck. No word of a lie, it's too salty. So we're just going to add a little bit more pepper in here, and we are not adding any salt. None. By the time we've thrown our cheeses in with that salty stuff, it's going to be a bit overpowering, so do not add any salt. I'm going in there with my prepped frozen spinach, and there won't be much moisture come out of that because it's been giving it a real good squeeze, you know. Right, we want some herbs in there, and we want to go in with some oregano, about roughly a teaspoon. Now I'm using Italian herbs. I was going to use basil, but you know, I'm going to use Italian herbs. This is homemade. This has a wide range of herbs in here, including basil. So this is the one for me today. So we're starting the herbs off in there. They're going to rehydrate with some of that fluid in there. Put it round our veggies. Smell is incredible already. And it's not much of a cook on this either, you know. Nice and steady. Okay, that's our filling done. That was nice and easy. Nice and straightforward, that one. We just put that to cool down. The sauce can't be any easier because we're not making a bechamel, we're not cooking. We want to put all our soup in there. I mean, don't forget this stuff has got corn flour in and everything. And we want to go in there with about a cup of milk. Somewhere like that. Now I'm adding a little pinch of nutmeg to this, which is obviously optional. You don't have to do that. And then we just mix in. Mix it all up. As easy as that. Okay, we're going to take a tin. This is 8 inch by 8 inch. We want just a little bit of that in there. Just enough to cover the bottom. And we're going to take some no-cook lasagna sheets. Basically, when it says no-cook, it means it's going to cook in there. So there's some lasagna sheets in there. And then we're going to take a little bit of our in there. Like that. Nice little push out like that. We're going to come in there with a little bit more of our mushroom sauce. We're going to hit that with some ricotta cheese. Now this is homemade, but you know, you just use store-bought. Well, about a cup and a half actually, not in here, but a cup and a half in total. We want a little bit of our mozzarella in there because we want a nice little cheesy sticky layer, you know. So a little bit of mozzarella. We're going to go in with a little bit of grated parmesan. We're going to give it that cheesy flavour. And I've got some cheddar. Now it's quite a lot of cheese in here, but... And then we're going on there with some more of our lasagna sheets. Just like that. A little bit more of that. Now, it doesn't really matter how you layer up your dish. Just layer it up how you like, you know. There's no hard and set rules for any of this. Apart from you want some layers. And then we're going to go back in there, with some of that. A bit more cheese. A little bit more parmesan. Got to put that flavour in there. And we're only going to do a little bit of cheddar this time. Let's make it a little bit cheesy. So let's get that on there. And let's get another quick layer on there. Then over there with that little bit of that sauce that's left, let's come on there with some cheddar. Now obviously use whatever cheeses you can, you know. Don't be worried about chucking loads and loads of cheese on, you know, especially Parmesan. It depends where you live, but where I am here, Parmesan's quite dear, you know. So stick within budget, you know. It's a fairly budget meal this, apart from all the cheese, because all we're using soup and frozen spinach. Now I want a little bit of that mozzarella on in clumps. I'm going over there with a little bit of black pepper. So that is our creamy mushroom and lasagna prepped. All we got to do now is stick the oven on, and we're going on for 170. Okay, this is going to go in the oven for 25 minutes. Now I'm going to use a trivet like this, and we're going to turn it over like that. And we're going to put the tray in there. Now, the reason for this is I'm using an air fryer. It's so small and compact, it's not like a regular oven. And we are going to tent that with foil. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. And we're going to bob that on there. And all we're doing is tenting over the top. Now that is going in the oven for 25 minutes. Let it do its thing. In the meantime, we can wash up. Now in 25 minutes time, we take it out, we take off the foil, and we then put it back into brown between 8 and 10 minutes, depending how your oven works. And we just want a nice crusty top. That's it, that's how easy this is. Okay, let's get that out of there. Nice and steady. Right, the foil comes off, now watch the steam. So that is, ooh. So that is our beautiful lasagna on there, look. And that's going to go back in the oven for 8 minutes to actually crisp over that top. Okay, there we go, that's end hot. So let's turn that off. And out we come with this bubbling goodness. Just look at that. So there you go, there's creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna. Fantastic. So all we're going to do is let it cool down for about 8 minutes, because it's like a cauldron inside there. Let it cool down for about 8 minutes and we will get dug in. Now I would say that that is looking a bit special. So let's just come in. Ooh, let's just come in there with a knife. Come through the top. And then what we're going to do, we're going to do 4 portions. You could get 6 out of this actually, but we're going to do 4. For everybody that says, does it freeze? It does freeze. So you've cooked this, you can put it in portions, in containers, and you can freeze it. Already cooked, just take it out, thaw it out, microwave it, or stick it in an oven low and slow, warm it back through. Right, come on, let's get in here. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. Look in there, our creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna. Wow, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So there we are, creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna made. Let's get dug in. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, please. All those layers of pasta, spinach, mushroom sauce, cheese, ricotta cheese. Oh, wow. That is absolutely flipping amazing. Oh, that is sensational. Creamy. Oh, look in there. Look at the layers in there. Look at that. It's creamy, it's seasoned really lovely. You've got the herbs in there. Oh, that is truly superb. What a fantastic recipe. Oh, so easy to make too. You know, we got our mushrooms in there, we got our spinach. Easy with, you know, with a salad, jacket potato, anything like that. There's some portions there if you don't eat it or you live on your own or anything like that, can be frozen. You ain't losing out. What quality. Wow. So that's creamy mushroom and spinach lasagna made. If you like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video.